Welcome to this spring themed yoga. Spring is a time for reawakening, like the sun is coming back. The flowers are coming, it's starting to be green again, everything is budding. So it's this new like reawakening time, a new energizing time, because we feel that sun, we feel the longer days, we feel this new energy that just comes along with spring. So it's so exciting. So let's get into it. Come along with me. We're going to stand at the top of our mat. Close your eyes here. We're going to really root through our feet. So press into your big toe mounds. Spread your toes, pressing into the pinky toe mound. And then rock back onto your heels. Fill all four corners of your feet, rooting into the earth. Lengthen through your knees. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Your shoulders relaxing down. Your palms are going to face forward. Your hips and your spine are in neutral. So engage your belly, just a low-grade abdominal tone to find stillness. Stacking your shoulders over your hips, over your feet. Breathe here. Just connect to the earth. Notice how you're feeling within your body. Have you noticed this new awakened life inside of you? A shift almost. This new energy. As we inhale, bend your knees, scoop your arms up to the side, reach tall. Interlace your fingers, release that index finger. Drink in all this newness. Exhale over to the right. Belly to spine, reach out through your arms, lengthening, rooting down through that left foot. Inhale to come through center. Exhale over to the left, bending into that left side body. Reach out through your fingertips. Your right foot is rooting into the earth as you lengthen, open. Engage your core. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Palms come to shin or thighs. Extend through the crown of your head. Let's hold here. Find this position. So you're lengthening through the crown of your head. You have a flat back, so your shoulders are sliding down towards your hip bones. Your belly button is pulled to your spine to support your low back. And your core is engaged. You're reaching out from the length of your spine out the crown of your head. Hold here. Find length. Find that even distribution of weight in your feet. Exhale, fold, round down. Inhale, slowly rise up, one vertebra at a time. The last that comes up is your head. Lift those arms above head. Exhale down to heart center, palms in Namaste Mudra, mountain pose. Inhale, scoop your arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shin or thighs, extend through the crown of your head. Exhale, round down. Inhale, round up, one vertebra at a time. Slowly rising, palms come up overhead. Exhale down to heart center. As your palms come to your heart, sit back into a chair. So into your imaginary chair, you want your weight to be more in your heels. You want your knees to be bent. Feel like you're hugging something in between those knees so that those inside leg muscles are engaged. Extend, lengthen through your spine. Can you sit back a little bit further? Belly to spine, support that low back. Chair pose. You can stay here, or you can lift your arms up overhead. Sit back a little bit further. Keep space around your neck. Inhale. Exhale, fold down, forward fold. Inhale to round your spine up, one vertebra at a time. Arms come up overhead. Exhale down to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, round up one vertebra at a time. Palms come up overhead to touch. Exhale down to heart center, and as you're pulling your hands down, you're lowering your hips back into your chair pose. Find your base. Pressing into your feet. Hugging your torso in. Hugging your knees together just slightly. Exhale to twist to the left. Here you can drop that right elbow down to that left knee, twisting open to that left side of your room. Check in with your knees. You don't want that back knee jutting forward. You want them to be square. Can you lift through your spine? Find length. Breathe here. Re-energize that spine. Feel the energy in your legs. Exhale, come through center. Inhale to reach up to the sky. Exhale, scoop your arms down. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms through heart center, sinking back down into your chair pose. Inhale, find your base. Exhale, twisting to the right side, dropping that right knee or the right elbow towards your left knee, pressing open to that right side of your room. Check in with your knees. Is that left knee jutting forward? Find space in your spine. Lengthen. Open. Open yourself to the new possibilities of spring. What's here for you? What's coming? Exhale, slowly roll back through center. Finding your chair pose, your legs should be burning. Inhale, rise up slowly to standing. Grow tall on your toes, so lift your heels. Find space here, shoulders roll back and down. Pressing your big toe mounds into the earth, belly to spine. Challenge for you here, if you'd like, you can drop your heels or you can keep your heels raised as you slowly sit back into your chair pose. Challenge yourself. Be open to new challenges. Exhale, fold down. Plant your feet, round down. Sway side to side if it's available to you. Drop your crown of your head. Let it all go. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows and draw your torso down. Give your head a gentle shake, no, nod yes. Just know that you shouldn't be holding on. Let anything you're holding on to go. We're going to bend our knees and on our inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhale your palms up overhead, stacking your vertebra. Palms come to heart center. And then release them down at your sides, mountain pose. Find your stable base standing. Ground yourself into Mother Earth. Appreciate all her beauty. We're going to bring the weight into our right foot. Turn your left toes out towards the side, keeping that heel planted for now. Just bend into that right knee. Hug your belly to core and slowly bring that left foot up towards your inner thigh. Or leave it on your shin, or if it's available to you, bring it up towards your inner thigh. Free pose. Bring your palms to heart center. Just avoid placing that foot directly on your knee, pressing into your knee joint. That's not good. So either be above your knee or below, just not on top. Hug your belly in, reach tall towards the sky. Feel that right foot grounding into the earth. Feel yourself rooting that energy, taking in the new warmth and the new light to grow tall. Slowly bring that left knee to center, keeping it lifted if you can. We're stepping it back, planting that foot down, coming into our lunge. So right knee is directly over your right foot. Your right hip is drawing back, pressing that left hip forward. Press through that left heel. Pull your belly button to spine. As you inhale, your arms up. Lunge pose. Keep drawing the energy up our feet, up our legs, through our bellies, reach towards the sky. Maybe opening your heart a little bit, opening your chest. Inhale here, exhale, bringing our palms forward to frame that front foot. Drop your left knee down, walk your right foot forward just a little bit so it's in line with your front foot. Plant your left hand down on the mat. Inhale to open up to that right side. Twist. Reach away. So pressing that left palm into the earth, reaching that right arm to the sky, twisting open, detoxifying those inner organs, making space. As we exhale, we're going to bring that right palm inside of that left foot. Take our right foot, step it back to our left, press up into downward dog. So curling our toes under, our palms are rooting into the earth, our torso is pressing towards our legs, the crown of our head is dropped, our shoulders are sliding down our back towards our hips, which are turning up towards the sky to create more space for pressing our torso to our legs. Pedal your feet, 1 to 1, pressing into the opposite heels. Opening up the backside of your body. Find stillness. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Draw your torso closer to your thighs. Slight bend in your knees as you round up one vertebra at a time. Palms come up overhead to touch. Exhale down to heart center. Mountain pose. Bring the weight into your left foot. Find your balance. Have that bend in that knee. Feel all 4 corners of that foot rooting into the earth. And bring your right foot so it plants on the bottom of that left heel. Now slowly engage your core. Maybe your foot stays here, or maybe it draws up to your shin. Maybe you stay here or you draw up to your inner thigh. Whatever works for you. This is your practice. Your shoulders are softening. Your core is being hugged into your spine as you lengthen. Keep feeling that energy of your foot rooted onto the earth. The energy of your foot pressing into your thigh. The length of growing tall. Slowly turning that knee and releasing our foot. Keep it lifted if you can, and then step back into a lunge. So your right foot is stepping back, your left toes are forward, pressing into that front knee, but just so it draws right over the foot. Press out through your back heel. Draw your hips so that they're parallel to the front edge of your mat, and your arms reach up overhead. Keep pulling your belly to spine to support your low back. Keep space around your shoulders, broaden your chest. Feel the energy and the strength within you. Know that you are strong. Inhale, reach a little bit higher, and exhale, we'll fold forward. Plant your hands around that front foot. Drop your back knee down. Check in with that front knee so it's in line with the ankle. Press into your right palm. As we inhale, we're opening up to that left side. So really pressing into your right palm, reaching towards the sky with your left. Twisting, opening. Releasing. Breathe through the sensations. Find softness. Exhale to come back through center, bringing that left palm to come on the inside of that left foot. Now, draw your left foot back, moving through tabletop if needed, and pressing up, downward facing dog. Again, walking the dog here, bending opposite knees and pressing into the opposite heel. Opening up the backside of that body. Find stillness in your down dog. So really pressing into your hands, hugging your fingertips close to you. Your arms internally rotating to create space around your neck. Your shoulders being pressed towards your legs. Drop the crown of your head. Come up onto your toes, and then press your heels down into the earth. Dropping your knees to the mat. Think your hips towards your heels. Find child's pose. Surrounding down. Resting your head upon the mat. That space between your eyebrows, your third eye. Maybe gently rock your head side to side. Turn inwards. Reflect. In what ways do you want to grow? In what ways do you like to be energized? What lights you up? What do I need more of in my life? More fun, more adventure, more rest. Slowly walk your hands towards your torso. We're going to lift our hips just slightly and walk our knees out even wider. So our feet are falling onto the mat. Our hips are lifted, but you can slowly start to hinge back, drawing your hips towards the earth, but only as far as feels good. A deep stretch. Frog pose. As the frogs are starting to awaken in the mornings again, our hips are starting to wake up. Our inner thighs, those abductors, soften. Are you holding on? Can you find release here? If it's uncomfortable, just come to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now to come out of it, walk your hands forward just a little bit. Enough that feels good that you can lift your hips to bring your knees together. Sit your hips onto your heels and just rise up slowly to kneeling or hero pose. Stack your shoulders over your ribs, over your hips. Pull your belly to spine. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, twist to your right side. So bringing your left palm to your outside right knee, your right palm behind you, either on the floor or on your low back as you twist that right shoulder open. Finding space. Reawakening. Re-energizing. Exhale, come through center. We'll inhale, find length in our spine, belly to spine. Exhale, twist to the left. So right palm to left knee, left fingertips behind you. As you twist open, draw that left shoulder back. Breathe into the length of your spine. Exhale to slowly come back through center. Come forward on your hands to sit your hips down on your mat. We're going to bring that left knee so it's forward, pointing to the end of your mat, and then we're going to take that right leg and scoop that foot over to the right side. Now, here I want you to sit both sit bones into the earth. So whatever that looks like for you, all our bodies are designed differently. So maybe you have that foot planted on the earth, or maybe your knees are more open, or maybe you're sitting cross-legged. Whatever your body can do, but have your sit bones rooting into the earth. Growing tall. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist to the right side. So your right knee is bent. Your left knee is going to scoop around as you twist from your spine over to that right side. So your right fingertips are coming behind you. If it's available, that left arm is scooping around your knee, maybe even coming on the inside. Twist you a little bit more. Finding space in the front side and the back side of your chest, that upper body, your torso. Keep that shoulder relaxing. Not to be forcing into the twist, but to soften. On your next exhale, come through center. Bring your palms behind you. Walk your knees wide and drop your knees from one side to the other like windshield wipers. And then this time we'll bring that right knee down. So bending that right knee, tucking that right foot in towards your glutes. Your sit bones are rooting in, and then taking that left foot, crossing it over the right. Again, finding where your sit bones are rooting into the earth. We don't want that hip jutting up. So it's going to look different for all of us, and it's going to feel different from both sides of our bodies. So wherever you are, grow tall. Inhale to lengthen, exhaling to twist to your left. So twisting from the base of your spine, those left fingertips are coming behind you. If it's available, you're scooping that right elbow around that left knee, finding more space, or maybe that right arm's coming right over that left knee. Find space, lengthen, breathe. Play around with what works for you. Maybe what worked for you on the last side isn't working for you this side. Just find that space. And slowly come back through center. Bring your palms behind you, your knees in front, feet in front, and again, just rock side to side. Windshield wiper your knees. And then bringing your feet about hip distance apart in front of you, plant them down on your mat. You're then going to take your fingers and your palms, planting them underneath your shoulders, but turning your fingers so they're away from you, pressing your feet and your hands into the earth at the same time as you engage your core. Press your hips up to the sky. Reverse tabletop. So breathing here, hugging your core into spine, finding lift, finding length. Pressing your feet into the earth, your palms. Finding openness to the new energy, accepting it into your body. With control, slowly lower your hips down to the earth. Extend them long. And you can either walk onto your elbows to come onto the earth, or using your core, bring your arms forward, and as you hinge back, your core is engaged. Your belly is turning to, pulling to your spine as you're rounding back, lowering down with control, one vertebra at a time, to lower onto the mat. Once you're on the mat, hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massaging that low back. Maybe even drawing circles. Bring your feet onto the mat close to your glutes. Your palms are alongside you. Open your chest. So feel your shoulders relaxing down. Feel them softening. Feel a natural curve of your spine. So just notice where on your hips. Up towards your torso, up towards your shoulders. What points are resting onto the mat? Where are you holding on to tension? Where are you feeling like you can't soften? Send your energy and your breath there for a moment. Find softness. Engage your core, pull your belly button to spine. You're going to slowly peel your hips off of the earth as they press to the sky for a little bridge. Really pressing into all four corners of your hips. Pressing your hips up as far as feels good. Keeping your belly engaged, keeping that core engaged. Feeling like you're tightening a waistband. Your shoulders are soft. Your gaze is to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, lower one vertebra at a time down to the mat. Just like you're articulating your spine. It's softening down. Find neutral spine. Inhale to stay. Exhale to press your hips up to the sky. Again, peeling and pressing those hips up. Your gaze softens. Your waistband tightens. You find a little bit more lift, a little bit more space. Exhale, lower down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale to stay. Exhale, press your hips up. Now I wanted you to take your hips and drop them as far over to the right side of your mat as you can. So literally we're picking them up, we're moving them over. You're straightening your left leg. Your right knee is drawing over to that left side. Your arms can be flat, they can come extend from your shoulders, they can be in a cactus arm. What feels good? Your gaze can start looking out over that right shoulder. Again, unwinding, releasing, creating more space. Space in our body, space in our minds. Find space. Soften. On your next exhale, slowly come onto your back. Take your time, move with grace. Plant your feet and realign your body so that it's center or feel centered to where you are. Neutral spine, feet planted toward your glutes. Inhale here. Wherever you are, exhale, peel your hips up to the sky. Now take those lifted hips and drop them as far to the left as possible. Straighten that right leg. With your bent left knee, slowly start guiding it over to the right. You can extend your gaze out over those left fingertips if it's available to you. Just the physical wringing out of the winter so that we can be more open to the new possibilities of spring. On your next exhale, slowly come onto your back. Plant your feet. Realign your spine into neutral position. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your head to meet your knees. Rock side to side. If lifting your head does not feel good, keep it on the mat. Keep your head, chest, and shoulders down. And just rock side to side. But maybe right now, having your head up feels good. Or if it doesn't, that's cool too. Just rock, draw circles. You can turn your gaze from side to side. Just make any little movements at the end of your practice that your body is needing. There is no right answer because we're all so different. And then as you feel ready, extend your legs down to the earth. Your feet are falling open. Your palms are to the sky, arms away from your body. Take up space and find softness. Soften into the support. Let go. Feel grounded. And scan your body from the crown of your head out through your toes. Notice the difference in how you felt from when you started this journey to now. No judgment, just observe. Learn about yourself by being in your body. Soften. Soften into the world around you. Allow the air and the earth to heal, revive, rejuvenate, and reawaken. Remember how wildness always holds you close. Strong, consistent, slow and steady. It rocks you in sense and sights and rhythms. It's always there to ground us. It is always soothing and knowing and simple and ready. Soften. Soften into the earth. Deepen your breath. Bring the awareness back into your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Reach your arms up overhead. Give yourself a big, juicy in-breath. Exhale with a sigh. Let it all go. And one more time, inhale, give yourself a juicy stretch. Exhale, let it go. Leave anything you're holding onto the mat. And as you feel ready, head into spring. Head into this day, this new season, this new energy. Use it for good. And be kind. Namaste.